लैब जो साल को तो ना साल लाइव भी हो गया
ना फाड़ा देना हमारे कुछ एक बेतन देना बेतन दिल फाड़ा देना
मुझे आई से की जादे वेट देखो तो अरे फारूक भाई फोन काटन
শুনছি তো
फारूक भाई फोन काटन পরে কল দিব 13 তারিখে
কল কাটতাম না কথা কর সমস্যা নেই খেলা চলে আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আসসালামু আলাইকুম
তাড়াতাড়ি কর সামনে একজনে দেখে একজন কে তুইও দেখ তোর কানেও দেখ
23. What they will enjoy is the bounce because the ball is coming onto the bat. Julian Matthews picked up 2 wickets in his first spell in that first one T20 international.
Hello.
And he gets off the mark with a single. Off the mark with a neat shot by Nitin Das. Cut out to Angelo Matthews trying to come down the track, clipping towards mid-wicket. This occasion stays in the crease. Shot of the length by Angelo. Gets a single. We spoke about Dilshan Mansoor after watching him bowl during the warm-ups game as well as during the break. He was getting the ball to swing and seam. And if he gets that in the right length, he'll be in hand in this pitch. Angelo Matthews, he has a knack of picking up early wickets for Sri Lanka. Can he do it today?
No, certainly.
Shomo Shagar on strike, slip in place. Oh, gets an outside edge, falls short of the field and it goes through. It goes to the boundary. Streaky boundary to start. Poor piece of fielding by Kamil Mendes at the six. Should have been stopped as the ball did not carry. We expect this to be stopped.
বাংলাদেশের খেলা চলে
Angelo Matthews, but nevertheless, Soumya Sarkar starts his innings with a boundary. Yeah, he's eyeing to play it towards the mid-wicket area, closing the face of the bat. Gets an outside edge, a genuine edge. And the kind of pace that he's bowling at, I reckon the keeper and the slip fielder can stay a little bit closer. Because the ball is not going to carry until the batter really slashes hard. Yeah, good point. Something that Kusal Mendy's got to judge as soon as possible. Nevertheless, gifted boundary early on to Bangladesh. Sri Lanka needs wickets to stay in the competition. He is expected to come later on. Once that comes, swing, seam, everything goes out of the window. First 6 overs is going to be gone. And Bangladesh don't really want to lose too many in the first 6 overs. They bowled such good line and lengths, Angelo Matthews. Getting that nagging length, Angelo Matthews, that's what he does. Hitting the seam, let the ball do the talking. Played very well in the last 2 series, Angelo. Carrying on form into this series. Again, that's what he was doing in that last match, but he's played that nicely, covering up. Oh, that'll be a boundary. A good copy from Sri Lankan fielders. But run as the fielder. But really good piece of timing this time around from Nitin Kumar Das. Well in control. Before the ball was delivered, shifting outside the off stump, nicely placed, timed, and Matisha Patirana could have done a much better job. Definitely could have saved 2 runs in the end. 2 boundaries in this over, both could have been stopped. He's exposing all 3 stumps right when he's about to deliver. In the first over, it's 10 without loss.
এক দেশ, এক পরিচয়, একটাই বিশ্বাস, জানি বাংলাদেশ পারবে তুমিও। আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি।
রাতে দেবো রাতে দেবো सीधे काम पे देते
Yeah, lovely picturesque ground here at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Well, he gets a new ball. Madhu Shanta. That's the length that he was bowling while just before the start of the innings on those practice pitches. The opportunity for Dilshan. Didn't play a single game in the last series against Afghanistan. The last time he played was against Zimbabwe, the third T20. Was overlooked for the three T20s in double. This is an ideal opportunity, an ideal surface for his kind of bowling. If he gets it right, he will be in a handful. Slip in place against the left hander and to the right hander. Watch out for that ball swinging back and hitting the pad or the stumps. A little bit too full and inviting the batter to drive, and you spoke about that movement away from the left-hander. Also spoke about that he can bring the ball back into the left-hander, but this one going away. The foot not going to the pitch of the delivery. Swing hard and misses it. The invitation was there to go extra cover, but the late moment beating him in the end. Back of the length on stumps, cramping him for room. That is so important initially when, as a bowler, when you start your first spell, you got to get it right from the word go. It just gives you that rhythm that you want to be in while during especially your first spell. Just like Shariful Islam of Bangladesh, Dilshan and Shariful played in the same under-19 World Cup up in South Africa, which Bangladesh won, beating India. Both these bowlers saw them then, 3.5 years ago. Didn't have this evasive delivery for the left hand. This time, the length was good. More than inside edge. That was thick inside edge and goes to the boundary. Sarkar was trying to go extra cover. That's the pace for Dilshan Mansankar bowls. Nevertheless, a boundary for Bangladesh. India throwing the full Monty at it. Unlucky Dilshan Mansankar. That's what you play with when you can't have this kind of field and the lengths are full and attacking. And Shariful and Dilshan both have developed that delivery which goes away from the left hander into the right hander, which is a dangerous one. It shows the development of both these youngsters. Short one, trying to heave it on the outside. Yeah, we're just looking back at that shot that he attempted to play through the extra cover area. It just gives you an idea the kind of bat it is the batters use. The edges are very strong and very thick. And even if it doesn't come from the middle part of the bat, it doesn't really matter. Inner part of the bat, outer part of the bat goes to the boundary very quickly. The slips comes out now. They've gone to that area where that boundary was hit from Sharkar. Bowled well in this over. Oh, top shot. Lovely way to finish the over. 18 bad over, 18 without loss.
এভাবেই আপন হয়ে উঠুক সবাই ইসপির আপন করা সাথে ইসপি আপন করা সাথ।
On this kind of a surface, but if it's there, then you can really play some good cricketing shots. Kumadas. The last two deliveries, the two boundaries, just to show how good the pitch is. This was not that short for Angelo. Sits up. Take a look at that for a timing and placement by Liton Das. And the previous over, Tommy Sarkar, take a look at this for timing and placement. I hope there was a photographer at long off, took that picture. Take a look at that. Again, one to the left now. The other one was to the right. Beautifully placed. Again, lovely piece of timing. They're loving it. Abhishek Fernando and Sweet Pakawa was a mere spectator. The first to the left, second to the right. First to the right, second to the left. And Liton Das playing with the fielder and Sweet Pakawa. Those players, he has plenty of time to play fast bowling. Liton Das opening the face deliberately, placing it perfectly, and gets another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries to start the third over. Yeah, he just bowled a little bit too wide. On both occasions, gets the treatment. This is a lot closer, better. Good comeback from Angelo Matthews. Problem has been with Angelo's pace, but his delivery cannot rely on anything outside the off stump. He'll pay the price in a good pitch like this. Got to be wicket to wicket. He spoke about it in the first statement. You miss out, all stump to stumps. The crowd gets going incident. Even if you bowl stump to stump, you've got to make sure that you need to hit the right lengths also, because if you're pitching it up and if it's on stump, the batters are quite keen to hit down the ground over the top, just like what Tomo Shoka did. This time, it's straight to the field. Couple of boundaries early on, then the mindset changes for the batter. They're not looking to pick a boundary, they're looking to rotate strike. To win this game, they've got to pick up wickets in the power play. First 6 overs, as you spoke, there will be some movement and maximize the opportunity. Looking at the field, Sri Lanka is waiting for somebody, when I say somebody, a batsman, to make a mistake to get a wicket. Even the last delivery of the previous over, there was no split fielder. So this is where I think Sri Lanka got to a clear-cut plan how to pick up wickets. For the moment, I will see how it's going to come. So if you needed a player in the catching position, that's exactly what you're trying to say. You look to pick a wicket, so you need to have players, leaders in the catching position. Who would you have and from where? Lengths have been the problem. So if Angelo gets the right length, hits the right length, saw the first things there was plenty of evidence. There is movement if you hit the right length. I don't think Angelo has consistently hit that length. That's a perfect length, but Liton Das coming down the track, evading any swing or seam. 3 done, 28 for no loss.
এক দেশ, এক পরিচয়, একটাই বিশ্বাস। সারি বাংলাদেশ পারবে তুমিও। আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি।
Enjoy the emotions of the sports with Melba. Enjoy the energy. It's a victory. Victory.
Looks like it's going to be a bowling change. Vidura Fernando in the attack, replacing Madhu Shankar. Well, straight away he's gone for the pull and he's been given, and he's taken the review.
Yes,
TV umpire to director, we have a players review for caught behind, given out. I check fit, it's a fair delivery. Move on to side on, please. The ball appears to be close to the bat. Can I have Altais for confirmation? Gaji, I'm looking for Altais. Keep rolling. Go back. Just keep rolling. Offering back. Keep rolling. There is a spike, but I can see clear gap between bat and ball. Satisfied. No ball. Back to one field. Gaji, you need to change your original decision out to not out. You need to change your original decision out to not out. Well, it's all happening here. The Sri Lankan captain, the fielders, the bowler is in a state of shock. Now what's going on here? I don't understand. How is that not out? You could pardon, not out. It just difference of a slight frame. And the batsman was almost near the boundary line. And Sri Lankans correctly so disappointed and asking the question. Even from the stump mic, we heard that noise. It's all happening in Ceylon. All I can say, the third umpire went against the decision. The drama continues. They're not happy. We all saw what happened during that replay. Anjali Matthews having a long word with the umpires. What is he saying? Little said, just concentrate because you've been given not out. Go back to your stance. Well, this is something that I've not seen before. Same here, Arthur. Plenty of questions being asked. Umpires being quite steady with their decision, as saying, let's get on with the game. But Sri Lankan skipper, I think he has a point. He has definitely a point. See, the problem is that when the ball was right next to the bat, there was no flick. But once it just passes the bat, you could see that next frame there was a big flick. And that big flick only happens when there is a bit of a touch on the ball. But there's nothing apart from the bat closer to the ball. The difference was that a little bit of gap between, as you correctly said. But the ball was never near the stumps to get that wooden sound. And at only the inside edge. That's what I said. It's a matter of quarter of a second of a frame. And I've never seen this kind of a situation, Arthur. And hopefully this will be settled as soon as possible. Neither have I, but there's always a first time for Riz Maharouf. Well, I feel that the bowler is very, very unlucky. And I've got to say, Somo Sarkar is very, very lucky to be still there. Yeah, this will spice up the Sri Lankan mentality now. Been plenty of history among these teams, and this will stir up even more. Well, you got to stay yourself, handle the situation and stay focused. I mean, that is more important than anything else at the moment for Sri Lanka, because they feel that they should have picked up a wicket there. Oh, coming so to the moon. They're filing in the circle. That's a risky line to bowl by Pedro Fernando. Earning the length, earning the line. Sound Sarkar just helped on its way. Emotions shouldn't be getting over it. They've got to keep in check. They've got to focus. Bigger things has to be won, not only the moment. Yeah, what has gone and you cannot change it. What you can control is what's in front of you.
That is important for Sri Lanka and also for Shomo Sharkar. Don't forget his role now with the bat. Again inside edge, extra bounce, and also will looking to make it a good one with the bat.
Close call. It seems like every delivery has a story in this power play so far. This is magnificent. That's what you want in a T20 game.
Board. And that's the kind of challenges that players have. At times you could see that there's frustrations on the back of their mind, knowing that that particular decision could have gone their way. But the challenge is to recover as quickly as possible. Go back to do what you're supposed to do. Bowl in good areas and make life difficult for the batters from the bowling perspective.
At the moment, Field is in the circle, asking plenty of questions from the umpire still. Clearly disappointed this time. Short over mid-wicket. Couple of bouncers and trickles away for a boundary. That leg in this pitch will go the distance.
But probably he was expecting that Somo Shankar. They picked up the length quickly, again not coming from the middle part of the bat. It's a good outside part of the bat. Still goes for a boundary.
Soumya Sarkar living a charm life. 22 of 14. When about one of these batters got to be aggressive, the other to be the anchor. Plan is quite clear from Bangladesh.
He might have to bowl another delivery. We'll have to wait and see whether they catch any part of the body now. It is a wide.
The previous ball gripped the pitch by Binda Fernando. Soumya Sarkar was taken by surprise. In the end, Kusal Mendes did well. Gets a glove and saved 3 runs. He kept playing really well in the last game. We never spoke about his efforts, especially when Matisha Pandit was playing all over. Kept really well, batted really well, an outstanding game, Kusal, and got to keep the same momentum.
Slow delivery to finish the over. Eventful over comes to an end. It's 38 without loss.
নিশ্চিত দেখা স্বাস্থ্যকর all-time healthy life এক দেশ এক পরিচয় একটাই বিশ্বাস জানি বাংলাদেশ পারবে তুমিও আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের স্পন্সর রবি এভাবেই আপন হয়ে উঠুক সবাই ইসপির আপন করা স্বাদে ইসপি আপন করা স্বাদ
Oh, he's the Ridoy at 4. Muhammad Mahmudullah at 5. But one thing got to give to Bangladesh is that they managed to hang on and they have not lost a single wicket yet. Yes, some drama in the previous over, but the scoreboard reads 38 without loss. Mahesh Theekshana in the attack. Dots well here. Yeah, when you see openers not getting separated, you got to find a bowler who can produce the dot deliveries to create a little bit extra pressure, because at the moment they're fine and dandy. Run rate of 9.12. Nicely played. Looking to come back for the second, it's not there.
Sri Lankans need to settle down. They need wickets, yes. The first 4 overs have not. Brings Mahesh Tikshna into the attack, hoping that the change of fortunes will come for Mahesh Tikshna. Very unlucky not to have the first wicket in their column. But nevertheless, that's a game.
That's a lovely placement one more time. Beautifully placed. Have a look at that ball racing over to the boundary ropes.
A good shot by Liton Das. Mahesh Tikshna trying to go full. Gave him some room to go over the offside, possibly Liton Das. Tikshna saw him giving room and followed him. Take a look at this for a piece of timing. Long on fielder coming to Mendes was crisp across the field. It was beaten in the end. Valiant attempt, just not good enough.
Yeah, low full toss. Well, asking for trouble. Yeah, good batting. Really good batting. Look to be in a good frame of mind. They're not looking to hit each and every ball. And they're also looking to rotate the strike, which has been the key feature of this partnership. Hence the picked up 9 boundaries so far. But they're also keen to pick up singles whenever there is a possibility. There you go, one more time.
Required rate is under 8 now. Well in control for Bangladesh. All they need is to get those singles, eventually find a boundary in the over to keep the run rate in check. Sri Lanka, it's very simple. Got to pick up wickets to win this game from here on.
Yeah, it's a good start. They're laying a good solid foundation. Remember, this is the crunch game for Bangladesh. They need to win this one to make sure they stay alive in the series. There's one more T20 international to be played. This is number 2. Again, dealing in singles. Good batting. Single to finish the over. 8 in that over. After 5, Bangladesh 46 without loss.
সেম কাপড় এখনই লাগবে। বাংলা লিঙ্ক ফাস্টেস্ট 4G তে 229 টাকা রিচার্জে 20 GB। মাটির 1250 ফিট পর্যন্ত গিয়েও হাসি মুখে চাপ মেনে নেয় আরএফএল ইউপিভিসি ক্লাস 5 পাইপের বস না কিনলে লস।
That's what's transpired in the Dutch Bangladesh second T20 for Sri Lanka. Put into bat, but not really getting the runs they'd have liked to, and ending up at 165. Bangladesh looking very, very comfortable at the moment. Shots like that from Lijon Kumar Das are going to bolster their confidence.
Yeah, Manshankar expensive in his first over. Changes the length, he goes short. Liton Das at his best. It's scoreboard pressure. They're making better decisions as batters. Whereas the bigger score, you're frantic, you're looking for boundaries, and those loose shots come out.
So different what mindsets can do. That's nicely using the pace of the ball. Oh, desperate effort, but it's rolled over for another boundary. Didn't hit it hard at all. Used the pace of the bowler and the angle of the bat.
Nothing wrong with that delivery. Playing the angles so well, Liton Das. If you notice something, he's not been moving around the crease at all today. Just a positive stride towards it or onto the back foot and playing his shots looks as a very different player. Such a good player, Liton Das. Sometimes you wonder why he goes searching for those options.
It's a good point you made, Russell, because chasing 206 and chasing 165, very different ball game. They're so comfortable they can bide their time, be selective with their shots, not pressurized into going for the high-risk shots.
Shaka? Oh, he's still there.
going at 10.36, and the skipper will be definitely worried. They need a breakthrough. Need to get one of these two back in the hut. That's going to be another wide.
Shankar replaced Akila Dhananjay because that's the option on this pitch is the seamer. Not had the best of starts. You learn from your mistakes, that's what they say. Bangladesh sure did that. Their bowling effort. And once you keep that score to a manageable level, you're able to control matters.
Yeah, I think Bangladesh bowlers right from the word go, more disciplined in their lines of attack. It's well the fact everyone could see the greenish tinge, lot of grass on the wicket, made for batters. Still, the ball within the limitations, didn't try too many variations. Discipline was
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
To an easy chase.
Allahu Akbar,
They'll have to still believe that they can create opportunities. A couple of wickets, anything can happen. Can they do that? Mahesh Deekshan is going to be key. Matisha Patirana, who had a day to forget, I have to say. But his attitude appreciated. With heavy cramping, he still did come back and try and bowl. That was all on him. That's the type of attitude you really do need. He bowled 3-11 ball overs probably, but he still did not shy away from the challenge. Got a challenge here today too.
deviating down leg side, easy pickings. That's a wayward delivery, and immediately gets the 4 runs. And he can shake his head, but he is the one at fault. Those leg spies to finish off the 6th over. Power play done and dusted, 6-3 without loss. Oh, they've reviewed it. Oh, at the last moment, all seem to be drifting down leg. Gone upstairs.
Number 2 director, we have a player's review for LBW. Given not out. I check fit is a fair delivery. Move on to side on camera, please. Corner, please. The ball appears to be close to the bat. Can I have Artais? Rolling. Flat line. Satisfied. No bad involved. Go for ball tracking when you're ready. Pitching outside the leg. Back to on field. Gaji, I recommend to steer or
Pitching way outside leg stump. Wasted review by Sri Lanka. After 6-3 without loss.
এক দেশ, এক পরিচয়, একটাই বিশ্বাস। জানি বাংলাদেশ পারবে, তুমিও। আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি।
মাছটা আজ তুমি রান্না করে ফেলোনি।
মাছ ব্যাপার না, রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাছের মশলা থাকলে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
Now more protection outside the 30-yard circle, something that Sri Lanka won't mind at all.
After you need wickets if you're trying to defend a score. Lanka haven't got any. They've gone at 10 plus. Here's Patirana.
Short has played that very nicely. A good feeling. That is a tumbling take. They need more of that. The support in the deep, in the field.
Kamindu Mendes. Can throw with either arm. This time he uses the left. Very fine that point fielder, hence that gap. Superb, Mendes.
Too short the first ball, ample opportunity for the batter to really select a spot. But that support that was needed. Maybe pitch it up a little further to the batter. The length area would be nice. Once again, wet offered. Once again, the fielder in the deep has to work hard to stop that racing ball.
The last ball of the last over went for 4 leg byes, the one they reviewed. I just thought Kusal Mendes was more interested in appealing. But a couple of steps, he might have been able to save the 4 because it didn't go very quickly. It hit the pad, not too far from him. That was probably 4 runs they could have saved. Here's the power play, or at this particular stage where the two teams are.
He went for a wild hoik. Really didn't make an effort to go across to the line of that angle delivery. Lucky to be still there, Shoma Shotgun, that's for sure.
The other day, a lot of things went wrong. But wide, wayward bowling because he started cramping. And with this particular action, his timing, his movements have to be spot on.
Here we go again. And again, the fielders are trying to give Patirana the most amount of support. But what about that very, very wayward delivery?
That's because of the timing. He's got to release it just at that right moment. If it's slightly late, drags it one way, like that. And if it's early, it goes the other way. It's such a difficult action. And when you're cramping, especially your feet are not in the right position, you can't control that release point.
Again, into the deep. But he's had that action, I suppose, all his life, hasn't he? I mean, since he started bowling, it's not that he's trying something different. It's just the lack of control. It's the shortness of length, the line being a little awry. Someone's got to tell him to not try and overdo it. Sometimes it seems that it's getting to his head.
So the key with the action like this is to let them free. It's an X factor. His body rotation, his movements are very different. Tripped up, Matthews picks up a catch. This time, there's no doubt, but he's not walking, he does.
I think Patirana came back very well. Few wayward deliveries, and the question still being asked by the skipper, but the first wicket has fallen. An important breakthrough. Sri Lanka badly needed to see the back of one of the two batters, and this is the manner in which he went. Short, he tried to swivel around, just got a little big on him, got the splice of the bat, and simple take for Angela Matthews to send back Shomo Sharkar. The first wicket down, and Shomo walks back after scoring 26 and a 68 for 1.
সেম কাপড় এখনই লাগবে। বাংলালিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4Gতে 229 টাকা রিচার্জে 20 জিবি। এক্সপিরিয়েন্স করুন মেরে মিল্ক ফান, যা আপনাকে দেবে ফ্রেশ অ্যান্ড ইয়াং স্কিন। Chips frosted, বাছাই করা আলু, শাহী স্পাইসি সিজনিং এর টুইস্টে গ্রান্ড পপাটা। এটা চিপস নাকি বিস্কিট? খেয়ে বুঝে নাও।
As Shantu, the skipper, comes in. It's been a little out of touch in terms of garnering runs, and this is the ideal opportunity. The platform has been set. Patirana will be happy with that wicket. Oh, bouncer to greet the new batter immediately. Wide signal by the umpire.
Yeah, he hasn't forgotten the short one. Azmul Hossain Shanto was unsettled by short pitch delivery, just like this. Wasn't as quick as the previous deliveries, but it slid on. No control at all. Lanka get a breather, they get a wicket.
Oh, just a bit of bat or maybe glove to that one. Get off the mark. 7 of the 7th over, it's 70 for 1.
হালিম কে আনলো?
আনিনি, বানিয়েছে। ভালো হলে আমি, খারাপ হলে ভাইয়া।
দারুণ হয়েছে। সবচেয়ে সহজে সবচেয়ে সুস্বাদু হালিম, রাধুনী হালিম।
Enjoy the emotions of the sport with Melbourne. Enjoy the energy. It's a victory. Only victory. Only Melbourne.
এক দেশ, এক পরিচয়, একটাই বিশ্বাস। জানি বাংলাদেশ পারবে, তুমিও। আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি।
That's what's transpired in this the second T20 international. 165 for 5 posted by Sri Lanka, being put into bat. 2 Mendes is getting the runs, and also Matthews with a cameo at the end. But runs on the board, that's important. Funny old game. Feel that you're in control, things can turn around very, very quickly. As well as Shanta will take a bit of time, be a little circumspect in his approach, and needs to get a few runs under his belt. 29th innings for him, 623 runs. T20 international career, leading the team. He would like to assert himself in the middle.
They were on the point of Patirana and what he can do, hold himself back. But if he does, then he loses that X factor. It's not about control, it's about those wicket-taking ball. Golden ball. He's got to bowl with a free mind. Yes, everything works different. Where his arm is, body rotation, lovely, nice, played it very late. Not a lot of weight, but this is just the class of Shanto.
Just sublime, that touch. Just waited till it was pretty much past him, and then guides it. Look at that, absolute control, knew exactly where he was going to play that shot. Using that little pace. Oh, that's so good to watch. That'll give him the confidence, gets off. Well, he got off the mark earlier, got a 4 now. And he forces the bowler to bowl it at a different line, tucks it away for a couple of well-run runs.
Yeah, Shamim just finishing up such bowlers to let them figure out which positions work.
কল আছে
না সাকা ঘুরে
হ্যাঁ
I'm strong, bringing different skills, looked at as differently, and that's the freedom Patirana has.
দুটো দিতে পাওয়ার বাড়া
Bangladesh is to lose 90 required of 74 balls, 9 wickets in hand.
পাওয়ার বাড়াই দাঁড়ান
Do Sri Lanka believe?
Just a push, and what an easy run taken in the end. Yeah, I think it's don't get overawed by the situation.
রিপশন মারা লাগবে না চালু আছে নি এটা তো সাইসিন তো না টাটকে না ওটা টাটকে গেছে
Difficult to ask. Situation, the scoreboard tells you Bangladesh are in control. As you mentioned, 9 wickets in hand. Shanto.
आई तारे
आई वो टाटके ये रे से चालू ना कर लगे
Lars the east into that shot. Very quietly, the 8th over has yielded 8 runs, and it's 78 for 1.
জাহাজের মতো শব্দ করছে।
নতুন বাসায় সেই পুরনো আপদ দেখো, ক্লিক সিলিং ফ্যান, বিভিন্ন মডেলের কত ডিজাইন।
ওয়াও,
এতে আছে ইউনিক ডিজাইনের অ্যালুমিনিয়াম প্লেট, তাই বাতাস ছড়ায় প্রতিটি কোণায়। কি কোনো সাউন্ড আছে? ডাবল শিল্ডেড বল বিয়ারিং এর জন্য একদম সাউন্ডলেস।
এই ফিচারটা যদি তোমার থাকতো। ক্লিক ফ্যান, প্রশান্তির হাওয়া ছড়িয়ে যাবে সবখানে।
Bangladesh looking steady to go and complete this chase. 88 of 72. If they win this one, they're going to just be 1-1 in this series, and that will set it up to be quite a match, the third one. John Dash has looked comfortable today. 5 fours and a 6.
Patrana gets a second hit. Reva gets a second over so early in an innings. Generally, he's brought on to bowl his first maybe in the 9th or the 10th. This is Bangladesh forcing Sri Lanka to this situation. Due is a challenge. Now in the previous over, look at Avishka Fernando, look at how far he slides. He's using the dew to take him across, to get low to that ball. Dew forming and quietly will make the fielders work harder. And the bowlers.
Yeah, but Russell, I don't think the dew is as heavy as it was a couple of days back.
Superb, Matthews. Got the dive out again, sliding across. Didn't hit. Might have been close. This is really good to see. You got to keep trying. There he goes.
Yeah, the senior statesman really putting up his hand. I think he just made it, but what an effort. I've seen Mahmoudullah Riyad for the Bangladesh team doing that in the deep and the first T20 international. These guys never give up. Always there for the team. Oh, leading edge. Squared him up. Didn't know where that ball had gone. Just lucky. It fell into no man's land.
Look, they're quietly creating opportunities. The energy is good from Sri Lanka. Nothing can give. Patirana searching for another wicket here.
Now, persistent pays off, that's for sure. Can never give up. It's a funny old game. As you mentioned earlier, a couple of wickets, quick wickets. The cat will be amongst the pigeons, as they say. But the crowd are really elated. They feel that Bangladesh are in control. That's up in the air once again, not in absolute control. Again, no man's land.
This no man seems very popular and a rich bloke. Gonna land everywhere.
Actually, we hear the Bangla name. It's Noman.
There's no man.
If you're in the West Indies.
Owns a lot of real estate. Unfamiliar face. I wonder what it is.
Oh dear. Once again, seems to do that on a regular basis every over.
He's become stronger, runs in balance. That's crucial because it's all about timing, it's all about your position. The body rotates sideways, not towards the batter. That's why it's different. Good running, ran with the shot. The other real key for the bowler, or a bowler like Patirana, is that wrist position. Got to cock the wrist, which is very, very hard to get the fingers behind the ball and get it across. Yep. Because once you can cock that wrist and bowl, you'll get a bit of swing, maybe even reverse swing. A lot of energy required. Now this one is gone. Sri Lanka hands on.
Patiran gets a second. It's Linton Das. Got away with it previously, not on this occasion.
Yeah, I think he was in 2 minds. Liton Kumar Das saw the shortness of the length. The height, maybe had to reach for it. The last moment didn't really go full swing at that. As you see him play the shot, see just a little push upwards and he knew straight away he was in trouble. But what a well-judged catch by Asalanka.
He takes it well, but Shanto's gone straight to the umpire and he's asking them to have a look at the catch. Now, I'm not really sure he should be doing that. We'll have a look at that later. Litton Das, 36 to him, 83 for 2.
এভাবেই আপন হয়ে উঠুক সবাই স্পির আপন করা স্বাদে স্পি আপন করা স্বাদ
সেম কাপড় এখনই লাগবে।
বাংলালিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4Gতে 229 টাকা রিচার্জে 20 GB. He's coming at a time when the required run rate is just 7.55. No need for histrionics. He's in the middle because of this.
Previously also he tried that shot, fell away from Asalanka. Very good catch, even though it was just lobbing that way. But I didn't like what I saw. I saw the captain go straight to the umpires and requesting them to have a look at it. The umpire's call, you shouldn't be pressured into making decisions. Tawhid Radoy. The non-strikers and Binura Fernando's into the attack.
Well, that was Shanto a little eager to take.
হ্যালো পরে কথা কই খেলা দেখতেছি খেলা দে পরে ফোন দিবি হ্যাঁ পরে খেলা দে পরে দে
ಸುತ್ತ ನನಗಂತ ಭಾರಿ ಬಂದು